Hello everybody, welcome to FC Amakhosi fan channel. This is Saturday. Jolly, like, comment, subscribe. So guys, before I do the match preview against Richards Bay, as we are playing tomorrow against them, I would like to start by saying that thank you that you are still here, even by this time of a season where we are nearing to Christmas. Thank you so much for the support, the love. Thank you so much. Thank you, those of you just recently joined, coming from TikTok or wherever that you're coming from. I appreciate you. Thank you. Stay. I hope that I'm gonna make your stay worthwhile. So yeah, guys, before I get to the match preview, probably I will have to start by saying the few things that I saw in the press conference. I saw Matlo was interpreting for Castillo, and I'm asking myself, so Matlo has been minimized to be an interpreter for Castillo. That's all that he is offering us at the moment because he's not playing, he's not injured. He's only been minimized to be an interpreter. I mean, what has it done for him not to play? What is it that the coach doesn't like about him that he does not even sit on the bench? Some would say that no, but he needs to work hard and is not the best player as you make him to be. Sure, he might not be, but he's the only player that I saw in the number 10 position who made number 10 his own. Since Kevin Johnson started, he hasn't played even a single match. He came on for like 10 minutes or so. Some are saying that he's playing for the fans, and I'm like, but how often do you see him performing those tricks? And who is the best marker and the best passer of the ball than him in the current team? I'm not talking about him just as a passer, but combined marking and passing. You're saying Obapati is the best passer compared to this guy. Probably they are 50-50. I mean, we can debate about that, but I know for a fact that he's taking the medal, he's taking number one, and coming back, tracking back to come and mark. In fact, when we play with him, we create more chances than when he's not there. But yeah, he was interpreting for Castillo today. Castillo says that Kaizer Chiefs is the biggest team in Africa, one of the biggest team in Africa. Hence, he came and joined us. He was asked whether he wants to come, and he was asked which one is his favorite position, whether it's number 6 or whether it's number 8. I mean, for a person to ask that, it means that there's so much debate, there's so much confusion about his preferred position or where he's best at. And as for me, because of what I've seen, and I did say this even before he was signed, I said that I see something in him that he's not your traditional number 6 who sits at the back, but he's enjoying going forward and score goals. We don't have so many number 6 who does that. He's not like your Mteto would come and shield the defense and say, you know what, as for you guys, go and enjoy it, but I'm going to make sure that I shield the defense. He's going forward, and if he goes forward, don't take anything away from him. I'm not taking anything away from him that he can defend. He can defend, and probably this is how we need to use him. Use him as a deep playing number 8. So meaning what? He can come and help this guy, help Matt, and he can also add numbers to score there because he enjoys scoring those goals. He enjoys being in the box. So there are not so many number 6, if there is, who enjoy going forward like this guy. So why are we not giving him the freedom to go attack and come back and defend? Attack, come back and defend. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go to the starting lineup, and I prefer starting lineup and the predictions and all that. But for now, I'm just highlighting the things that I saw in the press conference. And also, this guy Dolly was interpreting for Sahil, and Sahil was asked like, who is the best for him, and how are the tactics different between CJ's tactics and Tsegi's tactics. He said that something interesting. He said that with Tsegi, the wingers were coming inside, they were inverted, they were coming inside more. So meaning what? That we are closing the pitch. We are closing the pitch, and then we allow the wing backs to have that free roll. But under CJ, what we have done, we are told to stay wide. And if we stay wide, we have more chances of creating one-on-one opportunities. And if we are creating one-on-one opportunities, we have more chances of scoring now than under Nseki. And I'm like, that is so interesting observation. That is interesting instructions as well. And I'm like, I see what you are doing. I see where you're coming from. So yeah, I picked that in what the things that were highlighted or spoken about in the press conference. But yeah, let me get to that match preview now and tell you that this guy Dolly is still out injured. Ditloko is still out injured. Those are the two people that are out injured. This guy is back on training. Dupreez is back at training. He might play. He might play tomorrow. He might play tomorrow. And he started training, like he started doing like full training. So he might play tomorrow. I would like to see him playing, but starting lineup, does he come back and take the starting lineup, or does he come back gradually? I think we have seen with players who are injured that gradually they are put back into a starting lineup. They don't just start the games. They don't play the full 90 minutes. That's how you manage players. But yeah, I'm gonna do my match preview now. So in the last 3 games that we have played with these guys, we have won 2. They've won once. And shockingly enough, one thing that I noticed is that in all these 3 games, there's always a red card. In all the 3 games that we have played with them, there is always a red card. So will there be a red card in this coming game tomorrow? Will there be a red card? I don't know. So if won 2, they've won once. So yeah, that's the history of how many games that we have played with these guys. We've played 3 times and we've won 2, like I said, and lost once. In the last 5 games that we have played, we have won 3 times and we have lost twice. In the last 5 games that they've played, they've won only once. The last 2 games or so, I think they're coming from back-to-back losses, and we are coming from back-to-back wins. So you can say that we have an upper hand. And the fact that we haven't played for some time now due to the tournaments and all those things, it has given us enough time to work on the combinations, to work on so many things, the tactical side of the game and all those things. So let's see if they're gonna give us a Merry Christmas present, 3 points, or they're gonna draw, they're gonna lose. Let's see. But as for me, I would say that judging by the past games that we have played with these guys and judging by the current, you can say current form, we should win this game easily. So we should win this game. Is not to undermine them, but looking at the previous record, we should win this game easily. But you never know when it comes to Kaizer Chiefs. But I'm hoping and I'm praying that having Dupreez back will give us that extra boost, will give us that extra edge on these guys. I mean, we should have different options now in the starting lineup, and hopefully I'm hoping to see Matlo back in the starting lineup, if not in the starting lineup, back in the bench. I'm really hoping to see him. But yeah, anyway, my prediction, we're gonna win 2-0. We're gonna win 2-0. Ranga scoring the first goal, the second one being scored by Dupreez if he plays. Hopefully he plays. He plays in the second half. Give him like 20 minutes, 30 minutes or so. Just give him a few minutes. But yeah, Ranga and Dupreez scoring 2-0 for us. So Voma back on the sticks. Number 2, Frosler. 3, Shanti, Dove, because the Ditloko is not yet back, and then Simang. The communication needs to get better. Dove needs to make sure that in as much as he covers the left side where Shanti, or when Shanti goes up front, that it does not leave big spaces between him and Msimang. And also Msimang needs to check to the left, on his left, so that this guy Froza needs to come and be the center back as well. So this guy becomes the left center back, Msimango, and this one becomes the in between right center back and the right back. then you keep the shape like that. If it's Froza going up front, and then Shanti needs to stay here. We have a problem that both our wingers, our wing backs, they fly up and then they leave only two players. They leave only two players, and as a result, that now Mtetwa needs to drop, which is like fine that Mtetwa is dropping, but at the same time, you're leaving holes like in the middle now. So you're leaving holes in the middle, you're leaving holes in the back. So it's Mtetwa in front of them with the two center back being Dove and Simango, and then Frosla and this guy. And Hlanti, because I mean, we don't have a better left back at the moment since that we are short there. We are so thin at the center back since this guy is injured, Ditloko. And I don't know why Ngobo is not being played. Njabulo Ngobo. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, anyway, that's my back line. Then central, like I said, Mteto with Castillo. It's gonna be interesting because I mean Castillo is back and he did not go to the international duty because we knew that if he goes to international duty is gonna come and play is gonna come second half. Now that he's fully fit and they've been training, so between him and Matt, one will have to sit. And some will say that why are we not putting Ngabo at the bench? And I'm like, but we need some creativity. We need some creativity. We can't have Matt and Castillo playing at the same time and then we expect goals. Yes, he's gonna add Castillo. We know he's gonna go up front and add, but we need someone who's gonna help us rotate the ball, pass those passes. Castillo is not the player who's gonna help us rotate the ball and play our strikers those through balls. He's not that kind of a player. So he can't be playing as a 10. He can't be playing as a 10. I don't see him play as a 10 rather. So between him and Matt, one needs to stay. And if I would say that one has to stay, it needs to be, unfortunately, that now Matt is a club's captain. It's gonna be it's gonna be a dilemma for CJ. It's gonna be a dilemma. But a nice headache, I assume. I assume it's a nice headache. But yeah, Matt. So it's Castillo. It's confusing, guys. So it's Mtetwa and Matt. So leaving Castillo out because this guy picks himself like automatically because the club's captain now. I don't know. But you will see. But yeah, and then on the right we have Saile, on the left we have Modi. Modi has been playing very well. Saile has his own moments where he shines, and then Ranga before them. So that is my starting lineup. So it's Ranga, it's Modi, it's Saile, it's Ngobo behind them, even if like yeah, Ngobo, because we know that coach will play Ngobo, Ngobo, March, Tetwa, Frosla, Msimango, Dove and Hlanti and Vuma. That is the starting lineup. That is the starting lineup. Dupreez will start on the bench, should start on the bench because, I mean, he's coming from injury. So he needs like a cameo of like 20 minutes, 10 minutes or so, 15 minutes there. So that is my prediction starting lineup. Formation doesn't matter. 4-5-1-4, 4-3-2-1, 4-3-3 under CJ. I've seen 4-3-3 and he prefers 4-3-3 as well as 4-3-3. He enjoys playing 4-3-3. So we'll see. But I'm saying 2-0. Scorers Ranga and Dupreez coming the second half and scoring that goal. A welcome back goal. And yeah, a Christmas present to all of us, Amakhosi. I see 3 points. FC Amakhosi fan channel. Love you. Bye.